Hey, magical experimenters, Taylor Ellwood here, and I know I'm a day late for my usual video. Usually I'm doing them on Thursday, but this week I was super focused on getting my latest fiction book finished, Heroes of the Zombie Apocalypse Call Center, and that kind of ended up taking up a little bit more time than expected. Plus, I'm getting ready for a big promo launch of the entire series this next week, so I've just been focused on that. But I've also been doing a lot of rest and recuperation, and so that's also been kind of been my main focus over the last couple months. Is just kind of getting myself back together again, and so here I am back, and I'm so happy about it. Yay! So I wanted to share with you guys some of the magical projects that I've been working on and things that I'm thinking about and things along those lines. So lately, a lot of my work has been focused around Qigong. One of the techniques that I've been learning is Heaven and Earth, which is a basically a form of lateral movement with Qigong, where you're doing the micro and macrocosmic movement of the energy. And this has been really helpful for me just doing this particular movement because I've been able to tap into and connect with the sensation of working with the lower dantian in particular, and using that to actually cause the movement through the body. Um, this particular realization around working with the lower dantian has actually been really essential because what it's done is it's also allowed me to change the way that I've been working with the other types of qigong movements that I've been doing. So, for example, doing cloud hands and energy gates, learning to work the dantian that way, or doing gods playing in the clouds, or bending the bow. All these things have been basically what I'm finding is that this realization in the work of heaven and earth has directly tied into and connected to the work I'm doing in these other movements, and so it's transformed the experience of those movements in a very profound and subtle way. But it's been very important and integral to me in terms of doing that work. So I'm really excited about that because it's allowing me to take this work with Qigong into another level altogether in terms of just the energy work aspect and how it plays out in the way that energy is cultivated in the body. And it's also at the same time allowing me to go deeper into the experiential embodiment work that I've been doing in my inner alchemy system. And so I'm really intrigued to see where things go with this, and I'm excited to share that with you. And then um, some other work that I've been focusing on. Well, lately I've been focusing a bit on some pop culture magic work, but not in the traditional sense of the word. I am thinking more along the lines of just like some of the technology and how people use modern technology for magical work. In particular, of late, I've been thinking a lot about the connection between algorithms and magic, and how an algorithmic perspective could be applied to a magical working, or vice versa, to shape algorithms. This is very much in the infancy of what I'm thinking about with it, but it is definitely going to be contributing to a new book on pop culture magic. And here I thought I didn't have any more pop culture magic books in me, and I guess I do. So I'm happy about that. And then I've been continuing to do a lot of work, a lot of inner alchemical work around releasing and working through emotions and issues. I mean, it's kind of been it's something I've kind of had to do the last few months just because of, frankly, because I blew my own life up. That's on me. But I've had to do a lot of internal work around that stuff. But as a result, I've just started reading the Sedona method, which Adrian had recommended to me, and I'm finding that very helpful in terms of just thinking about this concept of releasing and how to release emotions, not just how to suppress or express, but actually release them. That's been helpful. And then I've also been reading a book called The Happiness Trap, which explores act therapy, which is very, again, very much about being like present with the emotion, not like rooting yourself in the past. and I've also been reading a book on victim consciousness. So these things have all been very helpful for me on a inner alchemical front, and it's stuff that I think is going to directly be relevant to the next couple books that I write in the alchemy series, because I'm going to be working on inner alchemy of failure and inner alchemy of emotions here sometime in the near future. I think I'm going to focus first on another fiction book, but I am excited to say that I'm starting to feel really inspired again in terms of my magical work. Things are starting to come together again, which I'm really happy about. And then I have also been continuing to read up on architecture and how life shows up in architecture. And really, I'm reading this stuff because of the relationship with space time magic and specifically with understanding how to navigate and experience space. And beyond all that, I've been learning how to play the guitar slowly but surely. And for me, that has been a fun journey just into the experience of making music. I don't know what'll come out of it, but I'm just sharing it with you guys because why not? Anyway, that's what's going on with me. I didn't do a video yesterday because, as I said, I was just focused on pounding the keyboard for the latest fiction book, and finally got it all wrapped up. But I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really excited about the future. I know I usually do more of a teaching video, but this time it's just kind of a status update, and I'm back. I'm me again. I'm feeling like me again. I'm feeling really happy and excited, and I can't wait to share stuff with you guys. All right, take care and talk to you soon.